Good morning.
Good morning.
So, got our coffee. It's going to be a busy day today. Yesterday was supposed to be a busy day.
Yep.
It was, but it
Yep.
wasn't.
Busy doing repetitive rides back and forth to town and
Busy doing nothing.
yeah.
It was one of them days. So, pretty much true off grid struggles.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets any more struggly than what
Yep.
happened, but so pretty much early in the morning, got up, edited the video, was ready for it to come out, and then
Nope.
not gonna happen. So
Technology had another idea.
yeah, so my computer was wasn't saving the videos out correctly because it needed to be updated. The program and the driver just messed up on it. So I couldn't update the driver, so I couldn't figure it out. It wasn't working. I didn't know this at the time because I rendered out the video, saved it, and put it on my phone. We drove into town. Actually, I couldn't even get it on my phone because the port was messed
Yeah.
up.
Had to take the earring off, try to clean out ports, switch cords.
Wouldn't work. So we drove into town, took the laptop, hooked up to McDonald's Wi-Fi, had to sit out in the parking lot because you can't sit inside. We were there for, I don't know, a good while.
Long enough to make friends with the guy.
Yeah, long enough that the guy said, "Hey, if you want me to move the traffic coming through, I can get you out." We were like,
Yeah.
"No, we're kind of sitting here for a while trying to get this."
Yeah.
But then he had to stop the traffic and help us out.
Yeah.
Then we went and tried to save it out again, went to eat. After that was done, still didn't work. Then we had to drive all the way back over here because I didn't have power to plug the laptop anywhere. I have an inverter in my truck. It wasn't strong enough. When my laptop is saving the video out, it's pulling a lot of power, so the inverter wasn't strong enough. So we drove all the way back, which is a good hour. I had to redo the video here. Finally got it on my phone. Then I had to drive back into town to upload it, and it was literally an all-day event and true off-grid struggles.
You forgot about another struggle. There's no ice.
Then no ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have a refrigerator. Yeah, you go on that. I'm already ranting here.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna get me hot and heated this
I
morning.
thought by the time we were going into town we'd get ice no problem, so I started using what we have left in the cooler. I thought, okay, can use the water, recycle it into the shower, take a cold shower, utilize that. So I took about half of what was left of cold water in our ice chest and did not realize that shortly after we were going to find out that everywhere around here,
Has no
weekend,
ice.
river, all the ice is gone.
Yep. And
So
that's the only way we keep stuff cold. And we just
yes,
got some stuff from the Sawyers. We won't
yes,
say anything.
we're keeping it safe as best as we can.
Yes. So
I
we're
think
gonna
it's
be
probably a good idea when we go into town to take the cooler, because if we can find ice,
yeah,
the quickest
just
we can
load
get
it.
yeah,
And then we'll probably cook that stuff today.
which means a lot of good meals coming.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yesterday was just a struggle where I was irritated, definitely. I think Melissa's smart enough to realize that and kind of backed up a little
Yep.
bit, kind of let me do
Yep.
my thing. I appreciate that.
Yep, try to not overcrowd. Just
Yeah,
let you.
I was not upset with her. I was not frustrated with her. It was just one of those days that everyone has them, I guess. And Melissa's smart enough to realize, hey, just give them some space. I appreciate that. I do.
I tried my best again. I did not want to overcrowd.
Yeah.
I knew this is something I did not understand fully. You've been struggling with a handful of times being out here.
Oh yeah.
So I knew that it was probably best. You already got this. You're just gonna. You'll figure it out. If you need me, you'll holler at me.
Yeah. It was super frustrating, and I literally almost just said, "Screw it, not putting the video out," because I could not get it. Really and truly, if you saw the Sawyer's video, you already got the gist of our video. And so I literally was just so fed up with it. I almost just said, screw it, not even going to put it out. But kept going and kept going because that's basically all you could do is just keep trying to get it. And it makes you appreciate the little things when it does work. But I don't know, there's a lot of people out there that want to live the off-grid lifestyle, want to say that they're doing this type of stuff, but they have like no idea unless you're living it. I mean, it's easy for you to just go inside and click on that Wi-Fi to your computer and upload a video in a couple minutes, or go to a refrigerator and open it, or
Yep,
whatever the case may be.
exactly.
But you've been out here for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks or something like
Hmm.
that now, and I've been doing it for 5 months, almost 6 months.
And I constantly say, "Wow, praise you for the 5 months," because I mean, I'm constantly just having to reevaluate and be appreciative of the small things and try to reassess how to do some things out here. And you've been doing it, so
Yeah,
kudos.
but also kudos to you for sticking it out this long, because I don't know, a lot of people don't really
Yeah.
even do it this long.
Yeah.
It's mainly just like went camping for the weekend, and even that's rough. So for you to stick it out this long,
Yep. I
pretty
talked to my
impressed.
sister on the phone and actually finally had a conversation about that and told her about a few of the, you know, little living situations around here. And I mean, the entire FaceTime call, her jaw was probably just dropped. Like, no,
I
I
mean,
couldn't do it. It just,
having to go to the bathroom in a bucket
yep.
because there's no septic, there's no running water,
Mm hmm.
having to take a shower out of a bucket.
Mm hmm.
You took a shower with old ice water.
I did.
We have to heat up our water. Um,
Freezing cold, ice still in the water.
yeah, we can't really upload videos out here. We can get a little bit of service if you're in the right spot.
You're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky. And it's just a lot that I think people kind of overlook, and they just kind of think like, oh, this is a fun camping experience type thing. And it's no. Uh, it's cool that I'm glad that everyone's trying to do it. I really am, and trying to camp and do all that stuff, because the world is getting
Mm hmm.
to a weird spot, and I think people need to learn this.
Everyone needs a lot more time outdoors instead of being
Yeah,
enclosed inside.
I just think it's
But,
crazy that people, I don't know, I don't know the right words, I guess.
well, again, you've been doing it, legitimately doing it,
For half a year now.
and it is rough.
Yeah, it is.
And to say that you've done it is something that comes with some pride. I think that's the big thing, is that you aren't out here just doing it part time or going in and
Yeah.
out of it. It's something you're truly. I think that's why you hold so much pride for it. Like you
Oh yeah.
legitimately feel you're living it, you're breathing it, you're doing it. There's not a break from it.
No, and it's rough.
And
And the
yeah,
the crazy thing is like, technically I'm not even like over the top
yeah,
really off grid. I am. There's no power, no water, nothing like that.
yeah,
You can you know prove that. I
yeah,
mean, but it's like, I mean, there are people out there that don't even own cell phones, or don't even,
yeah.
all that. And it's like, that's true, true, true off grid, where they don't
Mm-hmm.
even like,
There's no technology, no connection of
yeah, and
any
they
sorts.
they barely go into town unless they
Yeah,
really need to. They're growing their own food and all that. That stuff, I mean, I respect
yeah.
more than anything.
Kudos.
Um, I can't do that. I make a living off YouTube. Eventually, I'd like to do that and get away from everybody. It'd be amazing. Just right now, I can't. But
Right now, you're leaving your mark on the world,
that's
a
right.
much needed one. All right.
And so, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those. Like yesterday was just one of those days where it's just the true struggles of
Sunday
off grid
struggles.
literally came out, and it was rough. And my happy place is hot water, and I could either sit in a hot tub or take a hot shower all day, and I'd be good. But when you're out here, that's just not one of those
Yep.
like,
You can't just go get into it.
yeah, you can't
Can't
just
have
turn
it.
a knob and have hot water. You actually have to have the water. And right now we're fairly short on water. Um, she took a bath in old ice
Yep.
water.
Yep. All the food that's been soaking in the cooler, whatever was up in that water, I dumped it and went with it. I didn't care. Again, you learn to appreciate, and I was not going to be worried about anything that was floating around in it. I said, it's cold water. It's going to feel amazing on my body once I woke up. It was refreshing. I felt any inflammation I probably had in my body was gone at that point. I mean, I even went back and took a second one to finish out the water at that point because it felt so good. And when you're out here, your phone's not working. You don't have, any source of real entertainment besides being out here, and you find your source of entertainment. So sitting around, enjoying nature, playing with the dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're doing all day. I'm outside. I think the only time we really go into the tiny house is to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. And I've been like that since I moved out here, going
Yeah.
in the tents and stuff. I never really go in there. Like, the only time we might go in there is we leave a little bit of food in there.
Yeah.
And it might be just walk in, grab it,
Grab
and
it
come
and come
back
back out.
out. And, of course, it'll probably be a little different once we get it completely finished, when it's comfortable in there. But for the most part, we're literally outside.
This is pretty much where
This
we
is our
stay. Yeah.
recliner,
Yep.
and all that. And I know some people are going to say, you know, if you're short of water, why are you not collecting rainwater? We're just not at that point
Point
yet.
yet.
I wish we were. I wish I had it set up when it was the rainy season. I could have been well off. Um, I didn't plan on coming out here during the winter. It kind of happened. It kind of got thrown in my lap. Um, it was a struggle at the beginning, and now all of next year it'll have
Yeah.
rain catchment and all that. It'll be further along, and it'll be a lot easier.
Live and learn. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a process.
yeah, it takes a while, but as of right now, we're just trying to get there.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
that's the hard part is, we got to get there first. It's the same thing with people saying, like, why don't you put a zip line down to the bottom and bring water up with the pulley and all this stuff?
My mom
Because,
keeps saying that.
yeah, well, most people do,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Yeah.
we just can't at this point.
Yeah.
Like, that would take a lot of time to clear it,
Exactly.
do a bunch of stuff, and, why don't you just get a pump and pump it up? Well, that costs money.
Exactly.
And we got to get a shelter. We got, there's a lot going on. Plus, we're on a budget. And,
brought me out here, so even tighter. So, I mean, hey.
yeah, and it's like, it's just the struggles
Yeah.
that I guess, we don't have a 10-man crew. It's just
No.
us two building this stuff. You can only work so much and so many days in a row without your body kind of beating you up, especially now that it's getting hotter. And it's rough.
Yeah.
I think it's truly rough. And when we were at the Sawyer's house, I always joke at them, like, I walked inside and I said, AC. I'm not used to being hot and coming inside and cooling off with the AC. You don't get that here.
Correct. But it's funny that we spent probably the majority of the time outside while we were there. And then we ended up spending the rest of the night out on the porch.
Yeah.
So we still were outside. But again, we still enjoyed the fact that we got to have the taste of the AC and little cozy moment.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just think yesterday was a big reminder of the true off-grid struggles, I guess, of if it could go wrong, it'll go wrong. I got real frustrated with it. If I was Jason 6 months ago, this would have been terrible. It would have been a total nightmare. I kept just trying to just get through it and think of the positive and all that. And pretty much once it started going bad, there was no point in being like, all right, after this, we're going to work. We're going to do this because nothing would get done. It'd be done wrong. And then we have to redo it. So I just said, you know what? Today's one of those days.
Yep.
Kind of just, let's just get this video out. I even told Melissa at one point when we came back, I said, look, if you want to stay here and take a nap, I'm about to have to figure all this stuff out. You might as well just take a nap because I don't know how long this is going to take. And just go relax, and it was just a very different day, I guess. I haven't had a day like that in a while, so I'm very thankful, especially since you've been here. It's been a lot easier with two people. I give it up to people that do off-grid by themselves. It's pretty crazy. Having an extra hand is a lot. I guess I'm going to end this video in just a second, but a lot of Melissa's, I guess, purpose out here is helping me, but helping herself. Learning things. You guys will figure that out pretty soon, what we're talking about. Kind of some cool little ventures coming on, I guess you could say. But having her here and teaching her, as you can tell in the videos, I'm trying to show her little things that I know. I'm not an expert at all, but I can at least pass on what I know. You already have some experience, but it's just one of those that yesterday I just had to think about it and was just like, all right, everything's going wrong, but what can we think about that's exciting, the next thing, what we could do, to move forward.
That's exactly how you ended the day.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of that stuff,
yeah.
and I don't think people are ready for this.
I don't think they are.
Yeah.
We weren't ready for everything that's coming quite yet, but I mean, we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. So we'll kind of leave it on that one. Y'all are starting to say that I'm the king of cliffhangers, and I'll take it. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening. We're about to run into town, take care of some business that's needed to be taken care of for a while. I will be forever grateful once it's over. And then some new stuff.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Thanks, Mom. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump off. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. Hopefully this uploads fairly quickly.
We have a lot of exciting things coming.
Yeah.
So just wait.
Better stick around.